Hi students, this is Neeraj Bansal and welcome back to my channel Math Navigator. Today we are going to do, in the last video what we have done discrete random variable and its property. In this video what we are going to do, we are going to do properties. Let's say if this is x, my discrete random variable. So I have found expectation of x, I have found variance of x, and I have found the sigma of x, which is standard deviation. Now let's see if I make this as, I'll describe a new discrete random variable y, which is equal to ax plus b, right? So how do I find a and b here? A and b are constants, clear? So how do I find the expectation of y, variance of y, and standard deviation of y, right? This is my first target for today. So ey is equal to a times ex plus b. Got it? And variance of x is equal to a squared time variance. Variance of y, not x. So y is equal to a squared times variance of x. This will not take into consideration whether it is plus minus b. I'll write it plus minus. So whether it is plus or minus, it doesn't make any difference. It will still stay the a square over x. And now if I want to find this, then it will be magnitude of a sigma x. I hope the formulas are clear. When we'll do questions on it, then you will. Another main topic which we want to do today is binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. What is the use of it? I'll give you a very simple example. Let's say if I'm tossing a coin and I'm tossing it 10 times, right? So I might, let's say if I want to get head, so I want to say head. So I can have head one time, I can have no heads, I can have 2 times, I can have 3 times, or I can have 8 times, 9 times, or 10 times, right? That means out of 10, I can get 4 heads, I can get 3 heads, I can get 2 heads, and so on. So if I want to find the probability of head is equal to 2, right? How do I do that? For this, I will use binomial distribution, which is done as x is approximated to binomial n. How it is, right? X, which is my discrete random variable. So my discrete random variable is approximated to binomial distribution. Correct? It is approximated to binomial distribution. Here n is equal to number of events and p is equal to probability of success. Got it? So if there are 2 ways of solving this, in this I can use the calculator as well as I can do it without calculator. So with calculator, without calculator, how will I do it? And with calculator, how will I do it? We will do in questions. So first I'll make you understand how do we do it without calculator. So let's say if I'm n is equal to number of events. So in this case, my number of events is 10. Let's say if I want to find how many times I will get like what is the probability of getting two heads? So the formula for this is n r and then p raised to the power r and q raised to the power n minus. Here p is equal to probability of success and q is equal to probability of failure, right? So I can say q is equal to 1 minus p because total probability is always 1. Very clear? Yes, very. Now let's talk about how to solve this question. So if I'm saying what is the probability of getting two heads, so my answer will be probability of heads is equal to 2 is equal to n 2, then you can get p raised to the power of 2. The probability of success and failure is same in this case, which is 0.5. 0.5 whole raised to the power 2 times 0.5 whole raised to the power 10 minus 2, which is 8. So this will be the answer. But let's say if I'm saying what is the probability of head greater than equal to. So basically this means because greater than equal to 2, then you have to calculate the probability of 2, probability of 3, probability of 4, probability of 5. Instead of this, I can say 1 minus probability of heads less than. So this means 1 minus probability of head is equal to 0 plus probability of head is equal. This is the way you will use the calculator and solve it. Here when we'll do the questions, I will do the questions with calculator that you will be able to understand. So I hope up to here this is very clear. Now let us come back to the questions itself, right? So let's do this. Let's take this question, right? The random variable x has mean 8.1 and standard deviation 2.37. If y is equal to 4x minus 7, find the mean and standard deviation of y, right? So I want to find the mean, so you need to use the property of it. So if y is equal to 4x minus 7, expectation of y equal to 4 times expectation of x minus 7. So 4 times 8.1 minus 7, right? So this I can do on the calculator. Let's take it here. 4 times times 8.1 minus 7. My answer is 25. So expectation of y is equal to 25.4. Now I want to calculate var y, which will be 4 squared variance of x, right? So it will be 16 times, or you can calculate standard deviation. So no problem, you can directly calculate standard deviation using I'll tell you the formula. So this is like the sigma of y is equal to magnitude of a, that is magnitude of 4, which is 4, and then the standard deviation is 2.37 times 2.7. So this will be 4 times 3.74 times 2.37, right? Times 2.37 is my answer. Let's say so 9.48 is the answer. Hope this is clear, right? Let's move to the next question. So this is my question. Here, right? So it is saying X has the probability distribution this. Find expectation of X. So in the last video, we have done how to find the expectation of X, which is sigma XP. So which is 1 times 0.4 plus 2 times 0.3 plus 3 times 0.2 plus 4 times 0.1. So let's do it on the calculator, or we will put it directly into the calculator so we can do it, because you already know the formula, right? So I'll just do it. Let's come here. Control A. And this delete, and then we will X as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 enter, 2 enter, 4 enter. Then I can have here 0.4 enter, point enter, and then 0.1 hit enter. Then I can come back here and then I can go to statistics, stat calculation, one variable statistics, tab, hit enter. X list is X1 list is X, and then this is Y, enter. Let's see what is my average. Average is 2, right? So expectation of X is equal to 2, and then I have sigma X equal to 1, right? And then variance of X will also be 1 because the square of it. So this is how we will do it. Now we have to find what? We have to find the what you will say. We have to find the expectation of X plus 1, right? So we know the formula. Let's do C part. We have done A, B, C. Okay. So D part is expectation of X plus 1, which will give me expectation of X plus 1, which will give me, what was my expectation of X? Expectation of X was 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Now variance of 3x plus 1. So variance of 3x plus 1, how you will do it? So 3 squared variance X. This is the formula. 9 times 1 is 9. Got it? Then we have to do sigma of 5 minus x. Sigma of 5 minus x is equal to magnitude of this, which is 1, times sigma of x is 1 only, right? So this is my answer. Now let's talk about expectation of uh, expectation of 2x by 3 plus 5 by 3. I can write it like this, right? So this will give me 2 by 3 expectation of x plus 5 by 3. So this is 4 by 3 plus 5 by 3. This is 9 by 3, which is my answer. Perfect. Now I have to do the next thing, variance of 20 minus 4x. So variance of, I can write it like minus 4x plus 20. So this will be 4 squared variance x. So 16 times 1, which this is my answer. So I'll mark all the answers like this, like this, like this, this. Got it? So this is how we will do. Second question is done. Let's move to question 3. Question. The score x obtained by rolling a biased pentagonal die has a probability distribution this. Find A. So we know that the sum of the probabilities is 1. So 1 over 6 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 12 plus A plus 1 over 6 is 1. Right? So I can calculate this 1 over, so I'll multiply everything with 12. That will be the best. So 12 times 1 by 6 is 12 times 1 by 6 plus 12 times 1 by 3 plus 12 times 1 by 12 plus 12a plus 12 times 1 by 6 equal to 12. So this is will give me 2, 4, 1. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. So 12 minus 9, 3. So 12a is equal to 3a is equal to 1 over. So this is my a. Let's put it 1 over. Find the expected value, variance and standard deviation. Again, you can use the same thing as we have done previously. Like you can do it in the using the calculator. So I can do it using the calculator, no problem, right? Or you can do it by what do you say? You can do it using the formulas, right? Both the ways it is correct. Anyhow, if it is a exam with calculator, normally it will come in exam with calculator, so you can use that way of doing it. Got it? And then you understand the formula x plus 4 and 3x minus, how do we use it. Perfect. So I'm leaving it for you to solve the question. Like this is the way to solve the question, and you can definitely do it by using the calculator. Let's do this fourth question. I'll attach this worksheet as a link in the description box, which you can use, right? And of course, again and again, I'm saying if you find any doubt, you can definitely mail me. And as soon as I'll get the time, I'll definitely reply you. Yes, as soon as possible. Let's move this question. 72% of union members are in favor of a certain change to their condition of employment. A random sample of 5 members is taken. Find the probability that 3 members are in favor of change in condition. So basically here my n is equal to 5. Why? Because a random sample of 5 members is taken. And so find the first my probability of success. So probability is 0.72 and my probability of failure. See, you can use binomial distribution when the events are independent and the probability remains constant, and the event occurs randomly. So conditions for following the binomial distribution, event should occur randomly. Number 2, probability of success remains same, because basically what happens that there are only 2 possibilities, either failure or success, and here the probability of success is 0.2 and probability of failure is 1 minus 0.72, which is how much? 28, or rather 0.28. Get it? This should remain constant and event should be independent. Now I'll tell you how to use the calculator. Right. So basically, if you see this, there are 2 types of questions. 3 members are in favor of the change. So that means the number is fixed. I have to find the probability of x is equal to 3. Right. So I'll tell you how to find it with the calculator. With the value of n is given and the value of p is given. And the second thing is at least 3 members. That means 3 or more than 3. So probability of x greater than equal to 3 and less than equal to 5. So for this, there are 2 options given in the calculator: binomial PDF and binomial CDF. Right. So during binomial PDF, when you have the fixed value like x is equal to 3, you will use this option. And when you have binomial CDF, that is between 3 to 5, less than 5, greater than 5, or whatever, then you use this option. So I will use both the options, and so you will be able to understand how it is done, right? So first I'll clear the history so that everything becomes very neat. Right. Now you have to go to menu. Then you have to go to statistics. Just let me check whether statistics. Yes. Then you have to select this option, distribution. Right. Then as you can see, normal PDF, normal CDF, like this. So you have to go to binomial PDF for the first one. So binomial PDF. Number of trials. How much is my number of trials? Which is 5. And probability of success. Probability of success is 0.72. Got it? X value is like how many is the success? 3. Hit enter. So my answer is 0. So my answer for this part is 0.293. Right? So 0.293 is the probability of x is equal to 3. That means 3 people. And between 3 and 5, for this you have to use binomial CDF. So let's do menu, stats, then distributions, then This is binomial CDF, then we will have binomial CDF. Enter. Number of trials, how many? 5. Probability of success, again the same, 0.72. That is perfect. Lower bound is 3 and the upper bound is 5. Cap. Hit enter. So my answer is 0.862. So for the answer for this is 0.862. Done. So I hope you have understood whatever we have done till now, right? So in the next video, we will take another topic. Most probably I'll take normal distribution, because we are done with binomial distribution, normal distribution, continuous random variable. So in the meantime, please subscribe my channel.